Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Puteri Nur Shakira binti Megat Khalid and I'm from the C28. Today in this video, I want to talk about how big problems happening overseas end up affecting us here in Malaysia. Right now, the global cost of living crisis is hurting our economy. A big reason for this is the political tension between Iran and the United States. This conflict directly threatens the Strait of Hormuz. So you might be wondering, what exactly is the Strait of Hormuz? It is a very narrow and important sea route that cargo ships and oil tankers must pass through. When this area becomes dangerous, it messes up global trade. Because of this also, the conflict causes broken shipping routes, higher fuel prices, and a much higher cost of living for us. So the main point of my video today is how this conflict leads to rising daily costs for ordinary Malaysians. To begin with, let's look at the first effect, which is broken shipping routes and high transport costs. This directly hurts Malaysian shoppers because we rely heavily on imported things. When shipping through dangerous areas becomes too risky, cargo companies have to take much longer routes and they charge higher fees. And according to a research paper by the Khazanah Research Institute in 2024, these global shipping problems forced our local shops and supermarkets to raise the prices of imported goods and also daily groceries. Secondly, this international conflict causes a big jump in global fuel prices. Since the Strait of Hormuz is the main gateway for the world's oil, any trouble there instantly makes oil prices spike. For Malaysia, these high fuel prices place a heavy financial burden on local transport companies and also factories. When it costs more money to run machines and drive delivery trucks across the country, businesses cannot pay for these extra costs alone. So as a result, they are forced to pass these high costs down to us by making everyday items much more pricier. Finally, all these issues combined lead to our third effect, which is a heavily increased cost of living for consumers. When both shipping fees and fuel prices go up at the same time, the final price of everyday items shoots up fast. For example, a report by the Southeast Asian Futures Initiative Center, or known as CFIC, showed that global conflicts are driving up production costs for plastic factories by between 15% and 40%. So by this, we can see that global trade and energy problems make ordinary household items much more expensive, leaving Malaysian consumers feeling stressed when buying their daily expenses. In conclusion, political fights between powerful nations far away end up hitting us right at home. By messing up shipping, raising fuel prices, and making it costly for factories to build things, this conflict forces ordinary Malaysian households to struggle with higher bills. It directly damages our financial peace of mind. Thank you so much for listening. Bye!